Hello, 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 and welcome to Each One Teach One podcast. I am your host, the fabulous Camille. Yes, I know you missed me, but guess what? I'm here, and we're about to open up a lot of smart movement. And are you ready for this? So today, I have a very special person that I want to introduce you to. She's a friend of mine. I call her my little sister. Oh, you know what little sister can be? They can be such a pain in the butt sometimes. But this one is a keeper. I would like to introduce to you my friend, my little sister, as I call her, Melissa Victor. And she's going to come up here and she's going to teach you a little something. But before she did go ahead and do that, we're going to make her introduce herself to you because I know you guys want to know exactly who she is, right? Come on up, girl. Let's have a conversation.
Well, hello, fabulous, and thank you so much for having me on your wonderful podcast. I am Melissa Victor. Everybody calls me Mel B, and it stands for Mel the Broker. And I am an entrepreneur. I am originally from Trinidad, and I've been in the US my whole life. And that's about it. It's a lot to unpack with me. So let's dive in.
Oh, I'm so excited, because I know you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be on the podcast with her. Please, just a normal day, normal excitement. We're just going to dive in and have conversation. Now, you don't want to tell much about yourself, but I know you're very, very, very good, good, the best I heard when it comes to being a broker. Now, tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, I own a real estate brokerage. I have about 12 agents that work with me. So I like to keep it small. It's what you call a boutique brokerage. And I just believe that real estate is something that I love. I've always loved. And I believe it's a space where it's enough for all of us to win. Even if I had every client in one city, I couldn't accommodate them. So I love it that you can get a group of us together. It can be 6,000 of us, and we all bring something different to the table, and we can all work together to be everything that our clients need, from counselors to real estate professionals to getting to the closing table together. So that is one of the main things I love about real estate. I am a little biased because when I first got into it, I went with a big company, and they promised you everything. And then when it was time for help, they didn't help you, or you had to give away all your money to get help. So I was determined to open up my own brokerage and keep it small and not charge monthly fees. And if you want to learn, I'm here to teach you, and I am here to help you be the best you can be, and hopefully pass on the baton and help you open your own brokerage if that is something you want to do.
Oh, I like that. Now, how are you impacting lives?
In the real estate world, I impact lives. I deal with a lot of first-time home buyers. I deal with a lot of people that just think owning a home is something that is very unattainable. And they don't realize that there are different programs out here. They don't realize that you're paying more for rent than you would for your own asset. So I love educating people. I love impacting. I have worked with people for 2 years. I have worked with them for 8 months. I have watched people go from a 400 credit score to a 610 and close on an FHA loan. So that is one of the biggest impacts I love. I love helping people, and I love seeing dreams come true, because home ownership is one of the biggest purchases of your life. And just accomplishing that in itself, it's just an amazing, amazing feeling. And as you know, I work a lot with JFC For You, and I assist you and the others with feeding the homeless and giving back to the community in any way I can.
So, yes, and I have to say how much I appreciate that, because a lot of people think, "Oh, I'm just going to donate money." And it's not always about the money. The money goes a long way, but being there to actually see what happened and helping and hearing from people and the impact that poverty have had on their life is absolutely, heart wrenching. And I'm so glad that you're here to help us on this journey. Now, what is it that you love to do the most about being a broker? What is it that you love to do most?
Um, I love all aspects of real estate except dealing with other agents that are not so nice and don't realize that we have a common goal to get our clients on each side to the closing table and smiles and popping champagne or orange juice, if you don't drink. But I just love seeing someone start from nothing and become something in almost overnight. Because the thing about real estate is there's no caps. If you want to make $2 million, I remember everyone told me not to become a broker and kind of strayed me away from it. So I did it silently. I did it completely silently. I didn't tell anybody. I studied, I took the exam. And when I passed the exam is when I told people. And it was the first year I was in a maybe 300 square foot office. And by myself, I made over $200,000. And that was with everybody telling me, you can't do it, don't do it, it's too much, it's a headache. And I'm just really glad that I didn't listen. So with real estate, I love that you can just transform your life while transforming the life of others.
Oh, I love that, because, and this is why I was so excited when you accept to come on the show, because I know you have something that you can teach. Now, tell me something that you're doing to make a difference in someone else's life.
In terms of real estate or in terms of in general?
In general.
Honestly, working with your group with JFC for You has been something that I look forward to. Wednesdays have become my favorite day. I think everybody in my life knows that on Wednesdays you don't have access to me. And I'm going to tell you why. We take a lot of things for granted. And I mean things as having a laundry room with a washer and dryer in your home. We take the littlest things for granted. And being with you over these last few months have totally humbled me. And I am already a humble person. But seeing how exciting these people are, they're looking for us, they're running up to us, they're running out from the woods, just excited to see us and thanking us. And I mean, I love that. I love the relationships that we've been building, that I have personal relationships with some of them now, and I love it. And I think it's just amazing. And it really just makes you open up your eyes and realize that it could be you. And a lot of people think that, if you're homeless or if you don't have anything, that you've done something wrong, or you're a drug dealer or you're a drug addict or you've made bad decisions. And it's just, the saying, a lot of us are one paycheck away from being homeless. And that is a very true statement, because landlords and mortgage companies are not going to be like, oh yeah, I understand there was a hurricane. I understand your insurance claim was denied. I understand that you were laid off for absolutely no reason. And it's just really, really humbling. And it makes me happy and it makes me sad as well, but it definitely feeds my soul. And it's what I need to continue. If I don't, I remember missing one time and my whole week was messed up. It didn't feel right. I was like, okay, I can't do this again. So I block off Wednesdays now.
Well, we do appreciate every time you show up. We do it because, you know, I know that you have formed a lot of relationship, especially with one little girl that you've been taking good care of. And every time the few times that you did not show up, she's come and she says, "Where's Miss Melissa? Is Miss Melissa coming today?" And it breaks my heart to hear her. You know, she looked forward to seeing you. She looked forward to the hugs. She looked forward to you telling how beautiful she is. You see, people don't understand. They think it's just drug addicts and, people that just don't want to be a part of society that lives out there, but it's not. They actually have jobs. And as a matter of fact, today we went by and you went and purchased a few items for this young lady because she just started a new job.
I know. And she was so excited. She ran up to the truck and showed us her little hat. And she starts at 4 p.m. today and she's ecstatic. And we made sure that she has proper work gear. So it's lovely. And these are the moments that touch your heart. These are the moments that this is why I love what you do. And I'm just amazing. It's amazing that you have allowed me into this group and anybody that's in this group. I mean, you're just stuck with us.
Oh, I know that.
You definitely are, honey.
I know that. Well, on a different hand, a lot of people always have something funny they want to talk about. But today I want to go a little personal because I know you have a lot to teach and I know how powerful the information that you have. Now, is there something in your past that happened that you thought you never survived?
Absolutely. Fresh out of high school, I fell in love, and the person that I fell in love with wasn't who I thought the person was, and became very physically abusive. The abuse lasted for a while, and not to go too deep, but I, as being a child, because I wasn't even 20, I thought it was my fault. I thought I did something wrong. I thought I deserved it. I didn't realize my self-worth. Long story short, the beatings got worse, and I was put in a coma. I was a brand new mother. My daughter was about 2 months old at the time, and I was beaten out. And this point, the sad part is I had actually gotten away, and he broke in and tried to kill me. And I was in a coma and I almost didn't make it. And I was resilient and I bounced back. And I never had to have plastic surgery like they thought I would. That's how bad my face was beaten in. And it was something that I had to, I still think about it to this day. But it really formed me into the person that I am. And it also made me realize that you never know what type of situation someone's in. So being kind goes a long way, because when I was little, I would always say, if somebody beats me, I'm never staying. And I stayed. And it took me a while and I also alienated my close friends and my father, who was very, very close. Him and I were best friends. I alienated him for a point. And then when that happened, of course, my father is going to come to my rescue like he did. And I was just very blessed that I had him.
Well, that's a very painful moment. I've seen a lot of women that bounce back. And to hear you say that and to see the person you are now, couldn't tell.
I mean, it was definitely it wasn't easy. It affected me in other relationships and how I viewed myself. Over time, as you get older, I realize my self-worth. I realize my value. I realize that whoever I give my time to, whether it is a significant other or a friend, it has to be valuable. It has to be real. I don't want to have fake relationships. And I'm finally at a point where I know what I bring to the table and I'm not afraid to eat alone. And I say that where I'm in a wonderful relationship and I love my husband. And I have an amazing group of friends. I have family. But I do know what I bring to the table and I will no longer settle. And it's definitely strengthened me. I'm not the 18, 19-year-old girl anymore. And it has shaped me to who I am now. And I think where I'm currently am over the last few years have been the best place that I've been in my life, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally.
I like that. I like that. So I'm glad to know this side of you. I'm glad to know this side of you because people see and they don't know.
Oh,
You
yes.
wear it
That is
very
so true.
well. You wear it very well. You wear it
Well,
very well.
thank you. It took some time. It took some time, but you're right. People look at you and they judge you, and it's sad because they don't realize that you're judging someone that you don't know, or you're thinking they may be a little stuck up or whatever you may think, and that can be one of your greatest allies in the future. Because one thing about me, when it comes to my friends, I ride at dawn, and I tell you that all the time.
Yes. That I know. That I know. You know what it is to be a friend. And that is very appreciated. Very, very so. Well, okay, let's get away from that hurt pain stuff. Okay, let's get away from that because I want to move to a part where I can laugh. Okay, I want
Okay.
to go somewhere I can laugh. I'll just stay here for a minute or so. For now, it's to go laugh. Okay, because my audience know me as the person that wears this big old smile on my face all the time, and people always ask, "Why are you smiling?" Hey, I woke up this way.
Fabulous. You're fabulous.
I
That's where
am.
you get the
That's
name.
it. I am fabulous. That's who I am. Ain't nothing you can do about it. My grandma gave me that name, and I'm wearing it very well, honey.
That's
Very
right.
well. Now, if someone wanted to reach out to you, what would be the best information for them to have to reach out to you?
Definitely my direct cell phone number. There's a lot of spam going on, but if you send me a text or leave me a voicemail, I call you. You can email me. You can reach out to me on social media and send me a private message. I'm pretty accessible, and one thing about me, I'm the one that checks everything. So there's no one checking everything for me. It's me. So I would
That's
definitely
cute.
encourage it's me. Whatever you I haven't made it I haven't made it that big yet. I don't have, an assistant to check my emails, but
And what
no,
you
but
trying to
honestly,
say? I value my assistant, okay? I value
oh, I
her very
value her
much.
too, actually. I
Uh,
value her too.
exactly. Nim is one
No,
of the
but
most unique women ever. So,
she literally is the best, I gotta say. But no, I am accessible personally, is what I'm trying to say.
okay.
And I would say I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want someone to waste mine. But if you do want to become a realtor, or you do want to invest in a property, or you do want to change your life, I mean, give me a call, send me a message. I mean, I would love to connect with people, because you just never know. We might start talking about real estate, and I might watch you open up something else. So I always encourage people to reach out to me and ask me anything that they want to ask me, because I am very, very transparent. And I've been through more than you can imagine. And I've been through people not sharing the secret sauce. And what I mean by that
Ooh.
is, we all had to learn somehow. Someone had to teach us, someone had to show us. I do not like when people gain the knowledge, they feel that they're so high and mighty that they don't want to give you the information to help you succeed, because they feel like you're going to take something from them. But that's why I love real estate. It's impossible. It's enough for all of us to win, baby.
Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, this is the Each One Teach One podcast. So I know you have something that you're getting ready to teach at the summit, but I just want you to give them a little taste of the power that you bring to this platform.
I am good. If you want to be a homeowner, if you want to own a commercial building, I am going to teach you how to become that. I am going to defy all the odds and everything that is against you. I am going to fight that off and show you what needs to be done to get to where you're at. And the reason why I can say so confidently that I can do that is because I myself was there. I was there with the 400 credit score. I was there with no money in the bank. I was there paying rent, and it was ridiculous, and the landlord didn't want to fix anything. And I did it by myself. One day I just said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I got a part-time job. I stacked my money. I missed my friends. They were traveling. They were enjoying the world. But for 8 months, I did what I needed to do and got everything that I wanted and some.
Hmm.
So that is what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to fulfill your dreams and achieve your home ownership goals.
See, I love that. Do you guys hear that? She's going to teach you exactly what you need to know about owning your own home, or even buying separate property. This is the $1 million lady, okay? She never mentioned it, but if you go Google her, you can see her all over. She's all over social media, have, couple thousands and thousands of followers. And just by just saying, hey, I am Mel B, baby, all the way
That's right.
up, all the way up. So I am so excited that you came, and thank you so much for stopping in and sharing your nuggets. And I cannot wait to hear what you have to teach on the summit. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much, LB.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Yes, yes. So, you guys, do you understand the power that we have going into right now? Yes, you do. We have a lot of very knowledgeable people that's going to be sitting on this platform and telling you exactly what's going to happen. And they're going to teach you. Don't you want to learn something from these guys? Stay tuned. I can't tell you the secret yet, but it's coming. I'm just giving you a little bit of, you know, breadcrumbs. Just keep following the breadcrumbs. I'll see you guys later. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay absolutely fabulous. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.